I am this close to crashing out of my router. I am this close to crashing out of my router. Okay, so those who are still here, no, probably not. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with the internet. I might need to buy a repeater. It's ridiculous. I might need to buy a repeater. This is ridiculous, but you know. Yeah. What is not nice is having to basically restart my stream every time my internet decides to be weak. For some reason, like it's in the living room, everything's peachy, but in here, for some reason, like it's ridiculous. It's like imagine if I have to do an interview like this. Like imagine. This is infuriating. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to buy a repeater. But yeah, no, this is a. It is anger inducing. Absolutely anger inducing. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have to buy a. Give me a second, I'll get back to it. let's get back to it.
You good?
Hmm?
All that good?
No, this one, it's still going.
Okay.
It's still going for now, but
Cut out the bottle as well.
yeah. Nice. Post that on the Discord, please. Post that on the Discord. Post it, post it, post it. Post it, post it, post it. I'm peer pressuring you. I know that you're a grown man in your mid-20s, mid to late 20s, but I'm gonna pressure you now. Peer pressuring you now. Post it. Post it. Post it. Please. Please post it. Post it. No, no, no. Post now. Post now. I will accept no substitutes. Post it now. Please. Please. I had a really tough day at work. Please. My wife divorced me. Please. Post it. Now, you might think I don't have a wife, but she's from Canada, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. Post it. still want to make this study work. I still can't stop with this study. It's the one thing It's fine. It's fine. Let's just hope that my stream, the stream won't crap out on me like last time. This is, it's just getting infuriating at this point. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Maybe it's like a temperature issue. Maybe it's like a terrible internet. For some reason, like it's great in like the living room. If I have to restart again, I'm gonna be very unhappy. Also, Lil Toe, how's it going? Oh boy, it's my favorite Pinoy, Lil Toe. Damn, I'm sorry about that. I think I have a good eye for color now. It's like the way that the light bounces off the armor and hits the face. I think I'm kind of locking in on that. That is good. I like this. Let's hope that this one will. I mean, my dad told me that, hey, maybe the internet sucks because like you got the door closed, and it's like, you know, shit, maybe I'll try it, but you know, if that's true, then it's gonna suck and I have to do this with the door open. How am I supposed to do all my jokes now? I have a very strange sense of humor. Imagine having my dad come in and be like, "What are you doing that? Why are you joking about this?" You know? Haciendo toda esta bulla. You know, making. And it is buffering again. Okay, so maybe nope, it's back. Still not happy about this. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to leave the door open for the internet to do its job. You know, with technology, it's supposed to, make my life easier. Meanwhile, I have to watch out for the jokes I make now. I can't cut up with my friends. I can't make silly voices with my friends. No, not my friends. I can't, get on fun Discord calls. Hey, I think. Okay, so basically, apparently, Nazis, they're making a huge comeback. Your mom walked in on me during a Discord. Yeah, but I'm like 26. What are they gonna do? Ban me from Discord at the age of 26? Ground me? Oh no. No, anything but that. What am I gonna do? Apparently, Nazis are making a huge comeback, apparently. Did I cut off? Alright. Well, apparently there's this video. Yeah. There's this video, and apparently the Nazis in question. Okay, so basically it's like a mixed race Mexican dude who's half white, a mixed race Haitian Filipino, a black Muslim, and two mixed race dudes, both of them English, and it's like, dude, I looked at this and I can't help but laugh, and also there's a thing. Do any of you who know who Clav is? Is anyone familiar with Clav? Yeah, he was there. He was there. Oh my god, that is awful. Oh my god, dude. They drew a swastika on a desk. Well, okay, so Clav. Okay, Clav is basically okay, so do any of you know what a looks maxer is? A looks maxer is a person who believes that looks matter. I don't know, because nice. A looks maxer is a person, most likely male, who thinks that looks matter. He basically tries to, he does basically things like, say, he kind of he grabs a hammer and lightly taps it on his jaw so that, yeah, kid's probably going through something. I don't know, you can't just, it's obviously for attention. Kid's probably going through a divorce. Well, you can't, no kid just wakes up and is like, hey, I'm gonna draw a swastika today. I'm gonna draw this hate symbol. Oh, have you heard of Jelkin? Oh my god, apparently, yeah, no, that's a tactic that that people use to try and make their main vein bigger. Yeah, no, basically it's like that, but like way way more toxic and possibly debilitating. Like essentially, like the looks match are the type of people to essentially kind of like go on these like surgeries where they essentially kind of like they they fuck up the bones in their legs just so they can get taller. Jelking. Oh God. Imagine there's a looks maxing convention, and then essentially there's like a fight between like two looks matchers. Like, yo, my cranial tilt was more masculine than your cranial tilt. It's like, what do you mean, bro? Psh, do you even jelk? Really? Okay. Jelking contest. Now stop. I don't want to be taller. Not gonna lie, I'm tall enough. 5'9". Yeah, I think I don't know. A lot of for some reason a lot of people like they base height like as like a importance thing. Like I don't know. I think for the longest time, like people have in ancient times, yeah, basically bone smashing. So the bones, I don't know. I think like I don't know. It's like the bones can come back stronger or some shit. I'm not sure, but basically, God. Okay, Nick Fuentes was there, and they were like essentially, they were they were singing Kanye's Hitler song. They were singing it in the limo. They were singing it in the club, dude. It was so cringy. I could just imagine. Yeah, they were singing, Kanye's like, you know, Heil H Man song in this in the club in full view, camera on them. It was so hilarious and so sad. It's hilarious to the kind of point. It's like I could imagine essentially like Hitler, like like he's basically kind of like or like I don't know, some like Nazi party that we don't exactly know about, and underground, just a bunch of like white dudes, blonde white dudes going, okay, so for the new Nazi party, who do we have? And essentially it's like, okay, so for the new party we have a closeted homosexual biracial Mexican, a half black Filipino, two mixed race people, and an African Arab who's also a closeted homosexual. And it's like, at this point, it's like there's so many people of color who identify with these fascistic, identities. It's just wild. And it's like, dude, you can't even get in. I am part German. Oh, well, Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? Du sprechen Deutsch? Mein Deutsch ist scheiße. But you know, I'm trying new languages out. I don't know, maybe I can there's somehow maybe I can like somehow, I don't know. I don't like my job, so maybe I can like try to find a way where I can put my try like, oh hell yeah, oh god, oh yeah. What? It's just okay. Oh wait, I see something. You know what? At first, I was kind of, you know, I was like, "Oh, it's just drafts." And then like I kind of lock in a little bit more and like, okay, I see the vision. I see the vision. Then I saw, wait, is Captain America doing a power bomb? Is Captain America doing like a shield knee drop on ice? Because if he is, then you know what? I see the vision. Keep cooking. Keep cooking. I see the vision. And I like it. I don't know. Maybe your sketches are different from my sketches. I you know, it's like... Okay, so we're at the half-hour mark. If... We're at the half-hour mark. And if the stream cuts out, then I know that it's not just an obstruction issue. So let's see, let's keep going. Make this a science experiment. I have to leave in 10 minutes. Fair enough. I have work tomorrow. I can dig it. I can take it. I'm not crying. You know? I'm not crying. I don't feel rejected right now. You feel rejected right now. You have school tomorrow? I don't want to go. Join the club. I have work tomorrow. I don't want to go. God. Go. I typically stay until stream ends. Yeah. And I'll always appreciate you for that. Until I absolutely need sleep for the next day. You know what? It's a 4-day week. It is Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday, so hey, Friday's close, boys and girls and people of LGBTQ. Just gotta make it to the end of the week. Alright, we can do this. We are strong. Alright? We are warriors. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry his flame. You know, we fight for the gospel. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, yes. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry his name. We fight for the gospel. You know what I'm saying? We are Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? And we sit in heaven. In our in our cloud-shaped cuck chair. And we watch our wife just mac on the vice president. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I remember when I played that for Gas's birthday. It was hilarious. She hated it. Oh man, hilarious. And I'm not sorry. Yep. You know, I hated it too. I mean, I thought it was catchy, you know. We are Charlie Cat. It sounds like an AI generated James Bond, you know, song. You know? Like Charlie Kirk, we sit in heaven in our cloud-shaped cuck chair. and we watch our wife Erica talk about how the vice president is so much hotter than us. You know, I'm not a drug. Okay. Do you know how many times Lil Toe has drawn me in a maid dress? That's not new to me. All right. I have been publicly humiliated so many times in my younger years. You understand that? So many times. You think that's gonna stop me? My lack of social skills has toughened me up over the years. You know, matter of fact, on a school trip, once upon a time I was 13, my mom, went along with me. I really needed to use the bathroom, and it wasn't a number one, it was a number two. And so, I decided to do it. And basically, for the bus, they kind of had the bus had this weird water where it would mask the smell of the waste. I went to the bathroom, but for some reason, you know, the mask, the smell got stronger, right? And it came to a point where people started to realize that I went number two on the bus bathroom. I didn't go on myself, but you know, I went number two on the bus, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Jacob, why'd you do that?" My mom joined in a little bit. Everyone, you know, everyone was dumping on me, and I took it like a. You know what? If you want to know what I was saying, you're gonna have to rewatch the entire stream, bro. Honestly, you forgot. Okay, wow. Wow. Okay. You think public humiliation's new to me, friendo? No. No. Come on. Let's be real here. You're new to this. I'm true to this. We are Charlie Cat. Alright, in 3 minutes I'm gone. God, I hate the internet. I hate my internet. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this stream is kind of like, it's like therapy to me. For years. Not for years, but for like a while. You guys did not show up. You guys were not there. I did not have an audience to Jester Max to. And I just said whatever was on my mind. There were some dark times. I'm not gonna lie. Do your worst, bro. Do your worst. I don't care, dude. Matter of fact, I am definitely gonna play We Are Charlie Kirk on your birthday. When's your birthday? When's your birthday, bro? I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna print out Charlie Kirk's ugly face, his big ass forehead, and his gummy smile, and put it on your birthday. And when I finally get to that calendar, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna belt it at the top of my lungs. December 8th. You know what? You're lucky. You're lucky. Who knows? I might even delve into the dark arts and get a AI clone of Charlie Kirk and have him call you Pookie Bear. I love you, Milo. I'm gonna have him confess his undying love for you. I'm gonna send it to your new partner. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make I'm going to make what do they call it? I'm gonna make yaoi fan art of you and Charlie Kirk. Oh God, no wait, you know what? Never mind. My God, what have I done? I went too far. My knowledge of memes, it has pushed me to depths down a path. My God, my God. You know what? Thank you for the save, Little Toe. Platonically, yes, of course. Platonically. Jesus Christ. My apologies. Like I said, lack of social skills, lack of social awareness. My apologies, Chris.
Now, why don't you have a seat over there?
Okay.
I have a question. Why did you create a yaoi of deceased political pundit Charlie Kirk and acidic trauma, who is a 13-year-old child?
It was for the meme. You gotta understand. No, God damn it.
And you misgendered her. Guys, lock the sicko up. Put him under the prison complex and throw away the key. He is clearly a bottom feeder. He is a demiurgic creation, not worthy of existence. He must be locked up forever. A weirdo and a transphobe? Not gonna fly, bucko.
It's like, you gotta understand, it was in the heat of the moment.
Guards, take him away.
No!
And as I'm being rolled out, as I'm being, cuffed, we are Charlie Kirk plays. We are go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nah, that was a joke, Milo. I know I know you identify as a boy. I'm sorry about that. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. My apologies. My apologies. My sincerest apologies. Ah, God. Yeah, no. But yeah, go ahead. Draw me as a maid. Draw me as whatever, man. Yeah, yeah. Actually, no. That's a good sentiment to have. What about that? That comic you made. I'd like to see some more whips, some more panels. Honestly, because what I see so far, I'm not really into LGBTQ like love stories, but I kind of like your art style. It kind of reminds me of like of Fujimoto from Chainsaw Man. I don't really read much manga except for Berserk, but I'm a huge fan of Chainsaw Man. I like how it basically like it touches on like very very how it touches on subjects like you haven't touched that comic in days, and now I'm hurt. I am insanely hurt. How could you, bro? What is this? Yeah, but no, in all seriousness, yeah, keep going, man. I mean, what? You're like you're the blessed one. You're unemployed. You're unemployed. You have nothing but time, dude. What are you doing? You got nothing but time. Come on. You're strong. You're a fighter. You are Charlie Kirk. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. You fight for the gospel. Yeah, apparently, Trump has also been trying to invade Greenland. What is that? Apparently, I've seen some posts on the train on the way home today of Greenlanders basically, acting like ant zombies. And it's like, hey, this is the average American. And granted, as I'm an immigrant first, but an American second, mostly because I'm kind of ashamed of my president. See, if Kamala Harris was president, then I would say I'm an American. I'm a God-fearing American. But but if it's Trump, nah, I don't. I am not of this country. I came from DR. But yeah, no, it's like I saw their Fent zombie TikToks, and I was like, yo, what are you saying? What are you saying? Fuck me for, bro? I wasn't involved in this. I didn't vote for this. What do you mean? That's so mean. Matter of fact, how about this? Maybe if you could make Make something. Make. I know that you're like Icelandic in nature. So if you could make a decent meal that isn't made of raw fish, maybe you could talk. Now stop. Yeah, I just reacted like like 50 Cent. Like, what you saying fuck me for? I didn't do shit. Come on, dog. Yeah, but no. Prayers go out to, the Greenlanders. Man. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Like they did, I don't know. Maybe it's cause I don't want to. Maybe it's because I'm too used to the city. But I see their communities, and it's like, damn, that looks so cool. You know. It's snowy all the time. The houses, they're so quaint and tiny, and the neighborhood, like, they're probably so, like, probably like, probably got like a decent community. Like they're tight knit because they have to be, because it's Iceland and there's nothing to do. It's like, hey, you're going to the no, it's Greenland. Jesus Christ, I'm going full Trump mode. It's Greenland. There's nothing to fucking do. It's like, hey, are you going to mass, or are you going to, Spionbjorn's, baby shower? Wait, how many babies does he have? 7. Damn. It's like 7th kid, and then Spionbjorn's like, why not? There's nothing else to do in this shit town. Fair enough. Then I go, and we play traditionally German games like Ya Ya Ding Dong or something. I don't know. There's nothing else to do in this shit town. Okay, so we're at the hour mark. I'm afraid to reload it, because I don't know. Maybe it'll fucking. Cut out on me again. So far, no. So that's good. Marginally. Why not? There's nothing else to do in this shit town. The only interesting thing that happens is that the lake freezes. I showed up to work, and Bjorn was like, Olaf! No, Spionbjorn! The lake froze! And that was like the only talk around the office. So yeah, why not cream pie my wife for the 7th time? And sorry for the, coarse language. I'm not sure. Are you okay? I think it's time to go. Good night to all you lovely people. Have a great night. Keep hating AI and nice. Hey, yeah, I like this. Keep hating AI and ice, because I know I will. I know I will. Anyway, yeah, good night, little toe. Keep working on that. I will keep hating AI and ice, and I hope you keep working on that. Same-sex love comic. Keep working on it. I won't read it, but I will look and gaze upon the pretty pictures, because I'm a Neanderthal. Spionbjorn! The lake froze again! It's like, yay! It's so cool! Oh god, I don't care. The leg froze. Ah. You think that's interesting? A black guy moved in my town. Oh my, they barely come around here. So cool. And I'm so close with you guys. I went up to the new neighbor and I said hi. And that's it. And that was it. It's like, oh my god, you're so progressive, so cool. It's like, you're so outgoing. We're all too shy to say hi to the new neighbor. Good night, Lilto. Good night. My god, they don't care. You know what also sucks? If the door is also the reason why I've been... Why my games on Rivals have been lagging like crazy. I'm gonna have to leave the door open then too. That's gonna be lame, dude. Lame. How else am I going to simp for my queen, Emma Frost? My Snow Bunny queen. They're gonna see my shrines. It's like, oh, sticky. And it's go to a point where they're gonna look at me and say, I don't want you to be my son anymore. It's like, I knew this would happen. We should have never let you watch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man series. But your mom was so insistent, she thought it'd be fun. Now look at you. 26. Still living with us. Obsessed over female fictional characters. Just dead sober. Looking me in the eye. It's like I'm not their boy anymore. Okay, it is 12:15. I gotta go. It's a shame. I really wanted to finish the study. I never got to finish the study. I don't know, maybe I can like post this at the end of the week. I'm glad you find my sense of humor nice. When I joke, people think there's something wrong with me. I'm not sure if I could tell any jokes like this on dates though. I can't do that. If I tell jokes like this, my dates are gonna be like, oh, that's cool. And then immediately like, I have to go to the bathroom. And then they get up and they immediately sneak out the window and they run. Alright. Well, I wasted my time on another study. I could have been doing this, but instead I did this. That's okay, because the study that we've done, shit. Shit. You know what? That's cool. That's fine. That is totally fine. We can just take this out. Cut it. Take this here. Merge this. Right? And then rename it. And then paste. And that's good enough. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna take a page from Little Toe's book, or take a copy of Little Toe's chat. Okay, so keep hating ice, keep hating AI, keep drawing, and I love you all, platonically, of course. Have a nice day.